Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Pepe video update today. Alright, so this isn't really a good sign what you see here, because when you have this pattern breaking up like that and you move up like this, that was amazing 2 days ago. But this scenario has expired and it has played out. It's out of the window. So the people who took the profits, the ones who actually got into the trade, amazing. What about now? What about the current situation? Because things are not looking the way of an uptrend. Okay, so Pepe is still popular. People, it just came out recently, and everyone has the coin in their mind. And yes, I do get some few comments that Pepe is probably going to come down here. Some traders even do believe with what I'm saying right now. And if you told me it can actually even come down here, I would even say probably it can actually come down there. And if it does come down there, there's no way I'm not going to buy it. Okay, if it does come down here to this place, this is the biggest support you're going to have for Pepe. I am going to enter Pepe, and I'm going to give it on my signals as well. You do know I have a signals, right? So it's a private channel, it's paid. We are actually currently in a trade which is kind of secret, and we're 8%, 10% up with that trade as well. And I'm still looking for more coins. At the background, I'm still researching more coins to give. Anyone is interested to message me on Twitter. Okay, back into the coin right here. As I told you in yesterday's very lengthy video, almost like a 7 minutes video, we talked about Pepe coming down, and you do have this resistance and you do have this support going on. The demand box lies here, the resistance lies somewhere here. And with every single day, with every single candles that is being created, we are going to get information. But what you have to see is that, I don't know if I can turn this one, okay, chart type, and I'm actually going to do the line. Okay, so lines are actually quite awesome. So if you look at the line right here, that's the line you're looking for a move down right now. Okay, so moving down and moving sideways like this line is going to get squeezed. And as I told you, the squeeze doesn't really mean you're going to pop down, but my take is Pepe might end up dropping down like this, back testing everything, and then you also go to the downside. Now there's one more thing, and before that, let's bring in the normal candles. And that is, notice how you do have this descending triangle. And if we actually consider this point from there to there, and we take this pattern here, this data only, then you do have a technical target from the top to the bottom right there. And you might be looking at Pepe moving all the way down where? Again, 5,600. Just as I told you, 5,558 was my technical target. But this one also does actually show you that you're going to coil up like this, and you're going to be looking for that technical target. And that comes from the 4-hour time frame as well. Now keep in mind, let's say you're not popping down towards that area, and you do something like this pop up, and boom, you do have a nice technical target. 4 different scenarios and 4 different things you always have to look when a break happens. So scenario number 1 is a very clean break. So let's talk about clean breaks. Move sideways, break down, go for the retest, go down. That's very clean. Okay, that's like the most innocent way of giving someone or giving a trader their dues. Okay, like, yeah, I broke to the downside, you've lost all support turning into resistance, down you go. You entered the resistance, you have an amazing trade opportunity. And just like I gave you this trading opportunity where Pepe was making this bear flag, you broke down, you retested and went down. That was a very clean break, really clean. Second clean break is that you just go sideways, you break above, you come here, move up, another clean break. Very, very simple and a very innocent way of giving a trader their dues. Okay. Now let's talk about the fake outs and the dirtiness of patterns. Now, I'm actually, instead of 4, I'm also going to bring you another one. Just bear with me before I tell you the 5th one. And in here, you can do something like break to the upside, go for the retest, and just go down. And that is a fake out, right? So fake out scenario number 3. This is the scenario number 3. And this confuses a lot of people, because they're going to say, oh, it break up and you said it's going to go up. You see, breaking is 50% of the rule. And this is, I go in depth in my course with all these things and everything you need to know when it comes down to understand when you enter. Like the course literally tells you when to buy, when to sell. Like it's important. A lot of people know you have to enter, but when do you really enter, and when do you really exit? Right? Those are two things that a lot of people confuses a lot of people, and that's something I've broken down for 6 years that I've learned. And another one is breakdown, fake out, and then you move up. You move back up, right? Like this is a stop loss hunt, a very classical, because you're gonna have stop loss here, stop loss here, stop loss here, stop loss. Actually, now that you have this as your support, stop losses are gonna be somewhere here. Isn't that true? You're gonna have some stop losses down there. So come down, take the stop loss, make a fake out, and then go to the upside. Grab the liquidity, liquidate everybody else, and then go to the upside. That's just the classical way of the whales. And another thing is that you just drop down and go down. That's the fifth scenario. Like you never even really retest anything. And this happens. This thing does happen. Yesterday on my private channel, I did have an opportunity to trade 600%. But the coin actually moved all the way up without even back testing. Right? And that's pretty much it for this update on, Pepe. Time is approaching. The end is approaching. And that's it. I'm going to see you in the next one. I love it.